Okay. So welcome to Lunch Hour Yoga. And this class is just about taking a little break in your day, or maybe it's the first thing you're doing this morning, which would be fine, depending on where you're at, if it's morning or afternoon. And I'm Jennifer, and I'll be leading you through this class. So we're just going to be moving the body a bit, focusing on breathing, giving our mind a little reset, and just coming into a nice place within. So, in your comfortable seat, feel free to sit up on a cushion if you like, and have any props you like to use for your practice nearby if you like to use any. And go ahead and close your eyes. And I'll offer you to rest your hands however is comfortable for you. You could have hand palms in the lap, you could have your hands facing down on the thighs, or maybe palms facing up. Just choose whatever resonates with you here. And we'll just take a few moments to get still. Allow your body to settle. Let go of any fidgets or movements. See if you can find that same settling to your mind. So whatever's occupying your mind here, any thoughts, distractions, see if you can let that just dissolve away and allow your attention to draw inward and begin to connect to your breath. And just for a few moments, just tune into your own natural rhythm of breath. Just feel the rise of the inhale, the descent of the exhale. Already noticing how things shift when you bring your attention to your breath, physically, energetically, and mentally. See if you can start to slow down your breathing a bit, bringing a calming both to the mind and the body. And then feel that connection to your mat and to the earth beneath you, creating a sense of grounding, centering. At the same time, a lightness rising up, helping to uplift through the spine and the chest. And then together, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. A nice open mouth exhale just to clear and let go. Good. And now finding internal breathing again. Take that same deep breath in the nose. And now breathing out of the nose just as long as that inhale, and feeling the breath move through your body, creating a sense of release of tension, calming, and connecting. And just take a few more rounds here, just at your own pace. Start to develop an equal length to your inhale and your exhale. Allow your breath to be the loudest thing right now that holds your full attention. As we start to train our mind to stay inward and in the present moment when we're in our practice, which then we can relate and bring into our regular life, that we allow ourselves to be present in each moment. Go ahead and just take one more round of breath here. And then open up your eyes. Go ahead and bring your arms now to the sides of your body with the fingertips connecting to the ground. Lift a little taller through the spine and the chest. Keep the shoulders relaxed here. With a deep breath in, float the arms all the way up overhead, coordinating your breath with your movement. And then with a deep breath out, let the arms open wide and release back down to the ground. I'm just going to do 3 more of these, just getting some coordination of breath to movement. Full inhale, letting the arms float up, feeling like you have big wings here. With your exhale, allow the arms to float back down. Feel free to close the eyes or remain open. And let's do 2 more rounds. So just warming, activating the body, filling up our lungs and diaphragm with this movement and breath. And we'll take 1 more complete set here. Nice. And then that next breath in, reach the arms back up. And this time as you exhale, bend to the right, place your right hand to the ground, reach the left arm across your body and move into a nice side bend here. See if you can keep that left hip and sit bone grounded and then start to soften everything you can soften, relaxing right shoulder, relaxing the neck, but then continue to gently reach the top arm across to feel a nice opening through the left side body. Engage your deep breaths here. So rather than forcing in a physical way, allowing the breath to move the energy and gently open you up. Just one more breath on this side. Pushing off your right hand, inhale, bring both arms up as you lift the body. And then exhale, bend to the left. Place the left hand down, reach the right arm across, keeping both hips grounded here. Relaxing left ear to left shoulder. Continue to gently reach the top arm across to create more opening into the right side body. And then feel this breath creating an expanse and opening to the lungs, the diaphragm, the ribs. One more full breath here. Pushing off the bottom hand, inhale, bring both arms back up again. This time as you exhale, reach your arms behind. You can either interlace your fingers together, or if you have a strap, you could grab onto that instead. One more option is to rest your hands at the low back if that feels better. Start to lift the chest and draw the shoulder blades back. If the hands are interlaced or strapped, you can start to move the hands away from the spine any amount. Create a deep opening to the chest, the shoulders, the heart space. And as you hold this opening, draw your chin down into your chest. And bring a nice release into the back and the sides of the neck here. Keep those deep breaths flowing through your body. And you're welcome to just stay still or start to move your head side to side, getting a little bit into the sides of the neck as well. Try to keep your jaw relaxed here. And we'll just take one more round of breath, balancing out any movements you might be taking. And then lift the head up, lift the chest again. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, we'll move into a forward fold. Now, if you like, you can keep this bind if that serves you. This does not serve you with the bind. You can just walk the arms all the way forward instead. See if you can relax and soften the upper body, continuing to open up through the chest and shoulders. And now bringing this release into the hips and spine. Try to maintain deep, full breaths here. Just one more round of breath. And then go ahead and pull your body back up. Release the hands to the knees. Relax the shoulders. Let's just roll the shoulders 3 times up and back. Bring a loosening to the shoulders and neck now. Move in the opposite direction as well, up and forward. And then take a moment to just take one breath in a neutral spine. Deep inhale, deep exhale. All right, let's come up onto hands and knees now into a tabletop position. Once you're on your hands and knees, separate the hands about shoulder distance apart. Separate the knees about hip distance apart. Gaze right down on your mat and start to feel the length of the spine, out the crown of the head and out the tailbone. And then spread your fingertips a little wider. Press into each fingertip and feel that support through the wrists. Press down through the arms, pulling the chest and the navel in here. Let's create some breath and movement. Inhale, cow pose. Lift your chest, let the belly drop, bring a sway to the low back. Exhale into cat. Tuck the belly, tuck the chin, tuck the tail, and round your upper back. And let's move with breath. Inhale, back to cow, opening chest and low back. And exhale, curl and round. You can move through 3 more rounds and see if you can just coordinate breath and movement here. Moving at your own pace, within your own range. Create some more mobility into your spine and your body and just feel that movement directed by the breath. Make this your last round. And then settle yourself back into your neutral tabletop here. Let's open the right arm to the ceiling. If this is too much, you can keep your hand to your hip instead. See if you can draw the right shoulder open and feel that rotation in the spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, thread the needle, move the right arm underneath your body and rest down onto the right shoulder and the side of your head here. Now options, you can keep the left hand where it's at, maybe pressing down to open up the top shoulder more, or maybe reach the left arm up and then around your back towards the opposite hip for a half bind. Deep breaths here and just gently opening up the body. One more round of breath. Then go ahead and release the left hand back down if it's not already there. As you inhale, open up the right arm again. Feel that opening to the chest. And then exhale, lower the right hand down. We'll switch it out. Left arm opens to the ceiling. Take a little pause. Again, your hand could be on the hip. See if you can open the chest a little wider. Feel that rotation in the spine. Deep inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm moves under the body. Rest down on the shoulder, side of the head. Let your body relax here, but then put any amount of effort you'd like to open up that top shoulder more. If you took the half bind, you can do that on this side as well, wrapping your top arm around your spine. And then see if you can maintain deep, full breaths. One more breath here. Good. Release the right hand if it's not on the mat already. Gently unwind your twist again. Take a deep inhale to open up. And then exhale, release the left hand back down. We'll walk into a puppy dog now, keeping the hips where they're at. Walk the arms and the upper body forward as close as you can to the mat. If the forehead can meet, then allow that to happen. This is too intense. You can keep a slight bend to the elbows, keeping the body slightly propped up. The more you reach out through the arms, soften through the chest, you'll feel that deep opening here. Also known as Anahatasana or heart opening pose. So as you breathe deeply, feel that breath into the heart, chest, shoulders. One more round of breath here. And then walk the hands all the way back underneath the shoulders, coming back into a strong tabletop. Press a little stronger through the arms, pull the navel in. Now tuck your toes under and move into a downward facing dog. Shift your hips back, move your chest back. Feel that same opening there into the chest and arms. See if you can drive your heels towards the mat, but feel free to keep a slight bend to the knees as needed here. Take a few deep breaths. Feel an equal strength and opening to both the arms and the legs, but relax through the neck and the jaw. One more deep breath here. Walk your feet to the top of the mat now. Come into a standing forward fold. Keep your feet separated about hip distance apart. And let's grab the elbows and hang into a rag doll. The knees can be bent any amount here to let your body just fold forward, to allow the opening to the legs and the spine. Again, relax through the neck and the jaw. And feel free to bring any sways side to side if you like. Keep the breath fluid and consistent. One more breath here. And then release the arms. Take a little deeper bend to the knees. Tuck your chin into your chest and just slowly roll up, moving one vertebra at a time, coming up to stand. Let the arms float all the way up overhead, bringing the palms to touch. And then draw the hands down at the chest, connecting to your heart. Feel the lift of the chest while the shoulders relax, a little widening to the elbows. Ground down through the legs and the feet and feel that uplifting through the chest and the spine. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the ceiling, keeping the palms facing each other and the shoulders relaxed. Now exhale, take a cactus arm, drawing the elbows back and together while lifting and opening up the chest. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, straighten the arms again. And then exhale, elbows drop back and together. Feel that opening to the chest. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, elbows back and together. Nice. This time, inhale, arms up, bringing palms to touch again. Exhale, hands draw through the heart as you fold forward, relaxing everything at the bottom. Next breath in, come halfway up. Press against the legs to lengthen the spine, pulling chest forward. Nice. Exhale, step into a high plank. So stack your shoulders over the wrists, stack your heels over your toes, bring your hips in line with your spine while keeping the navel in strong. Firm up the legs, supporting the body, and press strong through arms. At any point, you can drop the knees for an extra little support, but let's stay for 2 more breaths, just bringing some heat, energy, and strength in the body. Bring your mind to connect to that strength. As we move through our first Chakaranga Dandasana, you're welcome to lower the knees or keep them up. Start with an inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower your body, either halfway or all the way to the ground. Hug your elbows by the sides of your body. Now flip your feet and inhale, lift to a cobra or up dog. Knees will be up for up dog or down for cobra. And then exhale, tuck your toes and move back into a downward facing dog. Shift the hips back, press the chest back. Breathe deeply here. Feel your breath moving through your entire body. Now look towards the top of the mat. You can hop or step yourself back into a forward fold. Inhale, come to that halfway lift, lengthen out the spine. And exhale, release forward. Inhale, rise up, sweeping the arms up to ceiling. Bring the palms to touch. And exhale, the hands back down at the heart center. So we're going to move through that flow a couple more times as our Surya Namaskar A. Moving with the breath here. Inhale, sweep the arms up. The hands stay apart. Exhale, take the cactus arm, back bend, opening chest. Inhale, arms up. This time, palms coming to touch. And exhale, fold forward. Nice. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. Draw the chest forward. Exhale, you can move through that Chaturanga Dandasana flow, high to low plank, or you're welcome to skip and go directly to down dog. If you're taking the flow, your inhale will move through a cobra or up dog. Your exhale will bring you back to downward facing dog. Nice. Breathe deeply here. And again, look to the top of the mat. You can hop or step into your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, bringing the palms to touch overhead. And exhale, hands at the heart. Let's move through one more flow and really feel this moving meditation. Breath and movement is one. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms back. Nice. Inhale up, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, however you want to get back to down dog, directly there or through the Chaturanga Dandasana flow, keeping the core strong, moving with your breath. Good. Leaning back in a downward facing dog. Breathe deeply here. Nice and slow, lift your right leg up to the ceiling, keeping both arms strong. Exhale, draw the knee towards your chest as close as you can get. Step the foot all the way between the hands. Lower your left knee down to the mat. Come into a nice long lunge. Root down through your feet. Hug the inner thighs together, then sweep the arms up for kneeling warrior. So allowing the hips to drive forward, but keeping the stability, belly in and shoulders relaxed. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, take that cactus arm again. Feel free to keep the body upright or moving towards a slight back bend. Then we're going to do 2 more of those again. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, elbows drop back and together, keeping legs strong. Good. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, elbows back and open. Beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale, release your hands back down to your mat. Shift your hips back and straighten just your front leg now, coming into a half split. Get into that right hamstring. Feel free to prop your hands up on props or your shin, or to go lower, you can walk the arms and body forward. Relax your neck and your jaw. Just focus on letting that breath move and dissolve any tension or discomfort you're feeling. And one more breath here. Lift your body back up. Now rebend your front knee coming back to a lunge. Tuck your back toes under now and lift your back knee off the mat. Drive energy out the back heel as you pull the chest forward and feel that stretch into the hips. Left hand stays down, open the right arm coming into a lunge twist. Keep the right knee hugging in, the navel in, and then widen through the chest. And you're welcome to take your half bind again, wrapping the arm around the spine, continuing to open up chest and shoulders. Breathe deeply here. One more breath. Nice. Release the right hand back down to the mat. Let's step back to our either down dog or high plank. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, you can flow or move through right to down dog. Continue moving with your breath. Breathing out anything you want to let go of and release. Good. This time, inhale, left leg up to the ceiling. Arms stay strong. Exhale, draw the knee forward as far as you can, then step the foot all the way between the hands. Lower your right knee down to the mat this time. Stabilize the leg by hugging inner thighs together, then rise up. Allow the hips to sink, but again, we stay connected and strong. Low belly and chest lifts. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbows draw back and together. Feel that open chest, cactus arm. And two more. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, elbows back and together. Nice. One more. Inhale up. And exhale, back and together. Inhale, back up. And exhale, release the hands to the mat. Shift into your half split on this side, straightening just the left leg. Stay as high as you need here for comfort, or you can walk as low as your body allows, making sure you're relaxing rather than tensing, and just continuing a deep flow of breath. Nice. One more breath here. Shift back into your lunge. Walk the hands around the foot. Tuck the back toes and lift your back knee off the mat. Bring strength into the legs as you pull the chest forward. We open the left arm this time, coming into a lunge twist. As you open your chest, keep the inner thighs hugging together. Active legs, navel in. Optional half bind if you did other side. Continue to breathe. Nice. One more breath here. And release your left hand back down. You can go right to down dog or step to high plank, and with your breath, move through your Chakaranga flow. Nice. And stretching your body back out in your downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Look to the top of the mat again. You can hop or step yourself back into your forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway, lengthen out. And exhale, release forward. Inhale, stand up, sweeping the arms up. And exhale, hands at the heart, and take a little pause. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Let's come into a chair pose now. Bend your knees, work your hips back as you sweep the arms forward and up. Now, if there's any tension in the shoulders, the arms can be slightly forward or a little wider here. You start to move your hips towards your heels like you're actually sitting in a chair. Feel those glutes activate, and then scoop in the low belly. Nice. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, sweep the arms down and back into an airplane arm, lifting the arms and squeezing shoulder blades together. Activate the arms, open the chest, stay low in your chair. We hold and breathe. If you want to take it a step further, you can interlace your fingers into a bind. Choose what works in your body. Let's stay 2 more breaths. Can you get deeper in your chair and keep the chest lifted? Release any tension from the neck. 1 more breath. Now we'll move into a forward fold. You can keep the bind if you like, or you can release your arms to the mat for this fold. Knees can be bent any amount. Relax your neck at the bottom. If you've got the bind, the arms are gently moving overhead. See if you can shift your weight a little more forward towards toes, activating and opening legs. Good. One more deep breath here. Release the arms down to the mat. And as you inhale, stand all the way back up, bringing the palms to touch overhead. Exhale, draw the hands at the heart. Relax the shoulders. And move into a little balance here, get into one more flow. So start with the arms up again. The palms are facing each other, shoulders down away from the ears. Shifting all the weight into the right leg, lift your left knee for a one-leg Tadasana. Really ground down into the right foot, firm the right thigh, lift up through the chest. Good. Hold 2 more breaths here, just steady and calm. 1 more breath. We're going to step back into a crescent lunge with airplane arms. So as you step your left leg back, the arms are going to reach back as well. Chest moves forward. Place your back toes to the mat. Chest hovers over right thigh. We're squeezing the arms together behind. Activate your legs and navel strength here. Nice. Just 1 more breath. Next, inhale, sweep the arms forward and up, rise up to a crescent lunge, and exhale, take that cactus arm back bend and pause. So if there's any tenderness in the low back, you can either bend the back knee or keep the body forward, but activate those arms and upper spine. Nice, 1 more breath. Next, inhale, reach the arms back up. And exhale, open up to warrior 2, planting back heel down and driving the right knee forward over the right toes. Gently press the right thigh open and feel the energy down the back leg. Feel that widening from the chest out through the fingers. Let's move with a little flow here. Inhale, straighten your right leg as the arms rise up. And then exhale, return to a little deeper lunge, warrior 2. And again, with the breath, inhale, rise up. And exhale, back to warrior 2. Last one, inhale up. And exhale, warrior 2. Hold the legs this time. Inhale, reverse your warrior. The right arm sweeps up and back. Feeling that deep side stretch through right side, nice. And the back arm can be down the leg, or you're welcome to take your half bind if you like. Keep the right thigh pressed open. Make sure you're breathing here. Find a comfortable place for your gaze and your neck. Good. 1 more deep inhale. As you exhale, move into extended side angle. Bring the body forward now. You can either rest the right forearm on thigh or hand towards ground. Top arm could be up, it could be overhead, or you're welcome to move back into that half bind with the back arm. Keep your core strong, the chest open, and make sure you're breathing here. Beautiful. 1 more breath. Now as we inhale, let's bring the top arm all the way overhead. Find a deeper length and stretch. Then exhale, sweep your body between the legs facing the side of your mat into a wide-legged forward fold. Toes rotate straight forward. Prosarita, Padatanasana. Nice. Any variation you'd like. Hands could always grab the ankles or toes, pulling your chest towards your thighs. Make sure you relax your neck and jaw. Shift the weight slightly towards toes. Feel that opening and activation of the legs here. If you're super flexible, sometimes bringing the legs a little closer together might actually give you a deeper stretch. Try 2 more breaths here. And now just walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, lengthening out your spine. Take an inhale. And exhale, return to your lunge at the top of the mat. As you inhale, open that right arm back to the ceiling into a lunge twist. Now you're welcome to stay here or step into a side plank, stepping your right leg to meet your left leg. You can always drop your back knee first for a different version of side plank. Lift the hip, strengthen your body, breathe deeply. You might even float the top leg up for an added challenge. Nice. Let's take 1 more breath. And then your way to down dog, you can move through a chaturanga flow, or you could go directly to your downward facing dog. Move with your breath. Take 1 more round of breath in down dog. Look back to the top of the mat. You can hop or walk yourself into your forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, release forward. Inhale, stand up, sweeping the arms up. Palms will touch. And exhale, hands at the heart. And take a moment just to ground again. Find your balance, find your center. Calm the body and the breath. Good. As we reset for the second side here, sweep the arms up to start. Palms face each other. The shoulders are released from the ears. And this time we shift into the left leg, lifting right knee up to ceiling. One leg Tadasana. Establishing our balance here. Pull the low belly in, firm up your left leg, and then rise up through the spine. Nice. Just a steady breath and a calm body. One more breath here. Slowly step into Crescent Lunge, airplane arms. As you step right leg back, the arms reach back too. Toes meet the mat. The body is reaching forward and hovering over the left thigh. Navel in, little action of the arms behind. Nice. One more breath here. Next, inhale, sweep your arms forward and up, rise into a crescent lunge. And as you exhale, bend the elbows into the cactus arm. You may or may not move towards a back bend, depending on your spine. Feel free to soften the back knee for your spine. Stay one more breath here. Inhale, bring the arms back up. And exhale, open up to your warrior two. Plant your back heel down, this time driving the left knee forward and working the left thigh open. Feel a strength through the back leg and a nice energy out both arms. Moving with a flow, inhale, straighten front leg and arms rise up. Exhale, open arms and go back into a deeper warrior two. Moving with breath, inhale, rise up, arms up. Nice. Exhale, warrior two. Last one. Inhale, straighten leg, arms up. And exhale, back to warrior two. Now holding that strength of the legs, inhale, reverse warrior, left arm up and back. Back arm can be down the leg, maybe wrap into a half bind around the low back. And feel a deep stretch and opening to the left side body. Legs remain strong. Breath is fluid. Nice. One more breath here. Move into extended side angle, now bringing body forward. Left arm down, either forearm to thigh, or the hand can reach to the ground. Open up your chest. An option of the top arm to be overhead or wrapped into a half bind. Keep breathing here. Allow your breath to bring you the strength, the endurance, the calmness. Nice. One more breath. With this next inhale, reach your top arm overhead, top of the mat. And then exhale, sweep the body between the legs again into a second round of Prosarita Padatanasana, wide fold. You can take same expression, or maybe this time you interlace your fingers behind your back, working on another chest opening, chest expansion. If anyone has a headstand from here, if you're well practiced in that, you're welcome to go for it. Otherwise, just feel the opening. Breathe deeply here. Let go of any tension in the neck or the jaw. Again, notice if your weight is back in your heels, and can you shift slightly forward? We have one more breath here. And then press to your fingertips, lengthen your spine forward, take a deep inhale. And exhale, return to your lunge at the top of the mat. We'll open left arm back to the ceiling into lunge twist. Welcome to stay in the lunge or step into side plank on this side. Left leg meets the right. You can always drop the bottom knee for extra support here. Hips lifted, chest open, feel your strength. Maybe you hover the top leg if you did other side. Good, one more breath. And then your choice, you can go right to down dog or through a Chakaranga Dandasana flow. Moving with your breath. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good, let's lift the right leg up. Exhale, come into a half pigeon. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist on the ground. Drop the back knee and slide the back knee back into a deep hip opener. Good. You can always use a cushion underneath the right hip for support. You can stay upright in your body or bring your body forward to a relaxed place of a sleeping pigeon, your choice. If this doesn't work in your body, you can lie on your back in a figure 4 instead. And now allow your body to relax, to come back to that stillness, and bring your full attention back to your breath. Feeling your breath flowing through the entire body, just releasing from tension. Bring a softening within. Nice, full, soothing breaths right here. Notice when your mind wanders and where it goes. Just have the observation, but then bring yourself back here. Practicing staying present. And let's take one more deep breath on this side. And then press back up onto your arms. We'll move back to a down dog. And once you're in down dog, you're welcome to just shake out your dog. If you want more, you can lift the right leg, bend the knee and open hip. If you want to try flipping your dog, you can place the right foot to the ground behind you, press the hips up to the ceiling, and feel that slight back bend. Choose what works for you. One more breath. We meet back in down dog. You're always welcome to move through a Chaturanga flow or simply go directly there. Breathe into your body. Next inhale, lift your left leg up. Come into your half pigeon. With your exhale, bring your left knee forward behind the left wrist, drop the back knee, and then just sink and soften into hips. Feel free to use support. It could feel different on this side, so just adjust accordingly. Try to match what you did for a side. If you stayed up, stay up, and if you went forward, move forward. You could prefer to be in a figure 4, lying on your back. Just honor and listen to what your body needs, what's going to most benefit you, rather than trying to force something that doesn't achieve that benefit. Maybe close your eyes or soften your gaze and allow your mind, your focus to just be with the breath again. And maybe just observing what things you would like to release, whether they're physically from your body or anything emotionally that could be stored up or occupying. And feeling that dissolving and letting go with each breath. Let go of any tension in your neck and your jaw. And one more deep breath here. And then go ahead and press yourself back up to your downward facing dog. Anything you did on that first side, try to match it here, whether you pedaled out the legs or if you lifted your left leg and opened the hip, and maybe you flipped your dog over. Move slowly, carefully, stay connected to your breath. Nice. And then your choice to either go right to down dog or possibly through one final Chakaranga Dandasana if you're craving it. Keep moving with your breath. Drop down to hands and knees now. Come to a seat on your mat. Let's extend the legs out in front. Scoot your feet right to the top of your mat here. Become tall through the spine. And as you inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, move into forward fold, Paschimottanasana. If you can meet the feet, grab on. If you have a strap, you can use it. You could always bend the knees any amount, helping to deepen this fold within your body. Notice how the breath is. See if you can return to those deep breaths, allowing the body to relax and release. Soften the neck and jaw. One more deep breath here. Lift your body back up. Two options. You can keep your legs straight. If it supports your back more, you can bend the knees a little bit here. First, lift up tall through the spine and the chest and pull the low belly in. And then release the arms forward, holding the lift of the chest and spine. Feel that engagement of the low belly. And as slowly as you can manage, start to curl down onto your back. Tucking the navel, moving one vertebra at a time. Just getting a little bit of core activation here at the end. Nice. Once you're on your back, hug your knees into your chest, wrap the arms around, keep your head and shoulders relaxed and the low back pressed into the mat. Just take some tiny little rocks side to side, massaging out your spine here. Keeping the knees over the chest, open your arms out wide, making a T shape. Drop both knees to the left and come into a twist here. Nice. Relax the right shoulder. Maybe even let the head turn over right shoulder. And let your whole body soften. Eyes could close as well. Just feeling your breath create this release into your spine. If there's any different variations of a twist you prefer, feel free to take those. Really feel an elongated exhale. Release the body more and draw you into a more internal space. And then go ahead and bring the knees back up and we'll move directly to the other side. Let your knees fall to the right this time. Let the head relax left. Soften the left shoulder. Maybe close the eyes. And just allow the breath to bring you relief, soothing, healing effect. Feeling this internal detox that a twist offers as well. And then gently come out of the twist again. Once both knees are back in, open up to a happy baby. You can either hold the knees or reach up to the calves or ankles or feet, maybe even the backs of the thighs. Start to open feet and knees nice and wide. Keep the low back pressing down as much as you can, as well as shoulders and head on the ground. Feel free to take some gentle rocks side to side if that feels nice. Just keep connected to your breath. Nice. Go ahead and draw your knees back together. Wrap your arms around again and this time curl into a tiny little ball, bringing the forehead to meet the knees. Tight little hug. Take a breath in. And exhale, open up and release into Shavasana. Let your legs lengthen out, open up nice and wide, relax completely. Let the arms open and the palms turn upward, letting the arms and shoulders relax, feeling a gentle lift to the heart. Soften your eyes and allow your attention to fall inward. Allow your breath to become slower and softer, more internal, drawing you inward. Feel any tension dissolving out of your body, seeping into the earth beneath you. And then feel with each flow of breath the feeling of peace and light coming into your body. Allow yourself this moment to just simply be right here and now. A beautiful, peaceful place. Now slowly begin to deepen your breath again. Just bring a gentle reawakening back to your body and back to your mind. Bring some gentle movements in to your fingers and your toes. Circle out your ankles and your wrists. Softly move your head side to side. Stretch your body out nice and long, taking a deep full body stretch here. Big inhale. Nice deep exhale. Bend your knees and roll to your side and take a little pause in a fetal pose. Just resting on your side, take a moment to observe how you feel, sealing this practice in, carrying it with you off of your mat and into your day. Then keeping your eyes closed, press yourself back up to a seat. Join your hands together at your heart. Feel the lift of the chest and spine, a softening to the shoulders, energy at your heart. Together, let's take a deep breath through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. I like to close my practices with the sound of Om, creating that vibration that connects us all as one. You're welcome to join or just receive. An inhale to prepare. And then draw your hands from your heart up to your mind, up to third eye, higher mind, elevated mind. And let's honor the practice we shared together, and let's honor each other. Namaste. Thank you for joining.